Hi! So today I will be showing you the steps of how to tie a tie. But before you spend your time watching this video, you probably want to know why it's important for you to wear a tie to begin with. Well, according to Forbes.com in their Dress for Interview Success article, they mentioned that within the first 10 seconds of meeting your interviewer, which is also known as that meet and greet part of your interview, the interviewer has already decided whether or not you are right for the position. So depending on whether you come across as polished and well put together, or if you come across as putting in very little effort, will end up determining whether or not you get the job. So for instance, if you can remember that Tide to Go commercial where the interview candidate is trying to explain why he is the perfect fit for the job, but the interviewer is so distracted by the stain on the guy's shirt that he imagines the stain talking to him. Well, if you don't remember that commercial, the message should still be clear that one small detail can make a huge impact on your appearance. So you want to make sure that you do everything possible to look presentable, and a tie is the perfect way to do that. So today I'm going to be showing you the steps of how to tie a tie, and well, there are several ways of tying a tie. One way is called the double Windsor way, and another way is called the full Windsor way. However, today I'm not going to be showing you neither of those. I'm actually going to be showing you the quickest and easiest and most popular way of tying a tie, and that way is called the four-in-hand knot. So you want to start off by having the tie underneath your collar like this. Now you want to make sure that the wide end of your tie is in your right hand and the narrow end of your tie is in your left hand. Also, you want to make sure the wide end of your tie is twice as long as the narrow end of your tie. And it's actually going to differ between ties since a lot of ties vary in length. For instance, mine is actually going to be a little bit longer than double the length of the narrow since my tie seems to be a little bit longer. So once you have that, you want to take the wide end of your tie and cross it over the narrow end. And you want to have the wide end up in front of your narrow end. From that, you can see that you've made a loop between the tie and your neck. So you want to take the wide end of your tie and push it through that loop. Now you can see that earlier when you had crossed the wide end of your tie through the narrow end that you have made a little loop there. So you want to take the wide end of your tie and push it through that loop. Like that. Now you want to make sure that everything is straightened out. Once everything's straightened, you can pull the wide end of your tie down to tighten up that knot. And from there, you can take the narrow end of your tie and pull it down. By pulling it down, you'll see that the tie is getting tighter around your neck. Okay, once you do that, you can just fix your collar around your tie. So, and then you can just continue pulling it down to where it fits like that. So in some cases, when I was practicing earlier, sometimes the narrow end ends up still being longer than the wide end. You can always tuck it in because if you're doing an interview or something and you have a blazer on, it'll still cover this so it won't look, bizarre that you have that tucked in or anything. But in this case, since my narrow end ended up being shorter than my wide end, you can just leave it out like that. And there you go, you have your four-in-hand knot tie.